Another miserable day in the UK, but it hasn't been that miserable today. The reason being, well, it was sunny. I promise you, the sun was shining here in the UK, and I was indoors, as was pretty much everyone else here in the UK. So miserable and drab here in January. It's something about the cold weather. I mean, it's only 8.5 degrees right now, so it's not freezing, but it's not warm. You know, the sunset is about 4:30. It's depressing. There's no sunlight. But as soon as that sun came out, whoo, everyone lit up with joy. And it reminds us of, the peak of summer. We can go out to a nice beer garden, have a nice cocktail or a beer, whatever you fancy, and just relax and, have a nice chin wag. But no, it is still miserable, unfortunately. We're going to have to put up with that for a while. But it did remind me of the SAD disorder. That will be the seasonal affective disorder. I think that's right. Elle was talking to me about this about a year or so ago. And I specifically remembered, because of it being sunny today, it kind of reminds me how not miserable we are, because we're not purposefully miserable, right? We don't go out of our way to be miserable. But the lack of sunlight definitely affects us way more than we expected. To get someone else's opinion, just so it's not me, I'm going to ask Elle what she thinks. If you've suffered from it before as well, put it down in the comments. I'd love to know. Anyway, also, I really need a haircut, so it better hurry up and be Friday. Also, is it just me in the UK that is experiencing all of this salt and grit on your car? It's absolutely disgusting. I literally washed my car a couple of days ago, and it's absolutely caked in this, salt, and it's bloody awful. I bet it ruins your paint and all. It's literally what is it, £8 or £10 for a wash in your car wash these days? So I think I'll get out my trusty bucket and sponge when I can be arsed. And unfortunately, another thing that doesn't like the lack of sunlight, that would be our plants. Yes, I did get cactuses, or cacti, as I think you call them. Specifically because I can't keep plants, because if I keep a plant, I kill it. I'm pretty sure I killed this one. It's half dead. That I think is due to overwatering. But yeah, they could do with some sunlight as well. And also, it would brighten the place up a bit, rather than having the big lights on all the time. That's a northern thing, isn't it? The big light. So, whilst we're waiting for Elle to get home, I'm going to explain to you why the sudden change, right? Why have we gone from random videos doing air fryer recipes in the trusty air fryer to suddenly vlogging? Vlogging is something I've actually wanted to do probably since I was a teenager, right? Wow, I feel old saying that. But essentially, we want to just show you the exciting things that we do, right? We're not always in one place. We're usually on trips across the UK. We go abroad a couple of times a year to exciting places that we really want to show you guys the exciting food and also the interesting adventures. And also, we want to push ourselves a little bit, right? You know, them things that you've always wanted to do, but you've never really done. Such as, we've got a few clips, but not many, of when we went to Disneyland Paris for November last year for Elle's birthday. We had an absolutely amazing time. It's the first time I've ever been properly on a roller coaster, which was fantastic and a great experience. But I wouldn't have done it unless we'd obviously gone on the trip. But I would have liked to be able to show you guys. And with us just doing food videos, I can't really show you the excitement from both of us when we're experiencing these new things and we're having a great time. And I get, right? British life is not always that interesting. I want to make it a little bit more interesting, right? I want to show you guys what we're up to and also what we're cooking. It's not always going to be, amazing things, but, I hope that you come along for the ride. So if you're new here, please subscribe and stick around for future videos. Oh, I think that's her. Speak of the devil.
Hello.
Afternoon.
It's evening.
It's afternoon. Although it's that dark. I literally went out to my car. It's already pitch black. Anyway, I was just saying to the viewers.
Yeah.
When it's dark.
I hate it.
We're all miserable. Sad disorder.
I think I genuinely have got that disorder.
I'd say 99% of the population has it. And they just don't believe it.
I think I need one of them, like a heat lamp that you get for plants.
What?
A heat lamp. They're called red light lights to give you light. artificial sunlight. Have you ever seen them?
What, like a bar heater? You know, like the little heaters that radiate
No,
the heat?
it's like a ring light that you get. It's like for artificial sunlight. They have them for like alarm clocks as well, so you wake up with the sunrise.
If I wake up one morning and I've got a bright red alarm clock shining in my eyes, I will not be happy. That is not happening.
Best cancel my Amazon order.
But I was basically saying, right, how everyone's miserable all the time because there's no daylight.
Can confirm.
But what was there today?
Sun!
There's
for
actually
like 5 seconds.
I thought it was more than that.
And where I was, there was 5 seconds of sun and then it went dark.
Pretty disappointing because I work in an office which has loads of windows and you can see the beautiful sunlight, but the office was quite warm as well, to be fair. So
Was it hot?
It felt like a really hot day.
Usually it's cold.
Turn the aircon on.
Really?
Yeah, it was that hot.
It's flipping January!
But yeah, so basically, we're all miserable. So I'm hoping that people notice a difference today because today was, what day was it? I don't even know what date it is. 26th of January, I think.
No,
What?
it's
No, we don't even know the date.
29th of January, almost February.
It's almost February.
Yeah.
That means the clocks will change in March.
Yeah, because you spring forward.
And I
So
think
you
you will
lose an
spring
hour.
forward because you'll actually be happier. And we can go for our
Yay!
walks.
Oh, I love walks after a nice tea.
We can vlog on walks.
Yeah, we'll show you around our local area the many sights there is to see.
Why? What sites are there?
Big Tesco.
Ooh,
Oh, you've got
exciting.
the Humber Bridge to be fair.
Oh, yeah, okay. We can go across the Humber Bridge.
Might get blown off in this weather.
But yeah, hopefully it's going to start being warmer weather. In the meantime, we're going to be doing lots of vlogs, even though it's dusk outside. Is dusk the right word?
Dark.
Dark. What is dusk?
Like when the sun's setting.
Oh, right, okay.
Sun's already set by the time I've got home from work.
Well, speaking of getting home from work, what is for tea today?
So today on the menu from Gusto, because we've recently started Gusto,
Love gusto.
like best thing we've ever done to be honest. We've got this, I'll show you. Sweet and sour chicken burger with salt and pepper chips. And I was just telling Adam, it's actually got 40 grams of protein, which is actually quite good, which
40
is good for
grams?
me because I'm running the London Marathon, so I need to keep my protein intake up.
You can vlog your training, or lack of.
Lack of? Adam's winding me up. I've been going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week, haven't I?
Yeah, you have actually. So if you want to see more vlogs, please subscribe. In the meantime, we're going to have our tea and we will actually explain to you the reason why we've chosen Gusto over all the various meal plans, which should be interesting. So please make sure to subscribe and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.